Okay guys, in today's video I'm going to share with you some of the best workflow tips and tricks that you can use to improve your productivity when you're producing or composing, mixing and mastering in Cubase, right? So let's get started. Okay, so the first tip is on how to cut the audio in Cubase easily. This particular tips can help you do that faster than you usually do. Okay, now I have these drum loops here. So usually what you can do, if you want to cut at the end, you can just use this cursor and drag it to the left, and also you can set the quantize preset and maybe to quarter note, and you can just move it across and it will snap to the right quantize preset which you selected above. All right, the other ways I like to use scissors tools. Just click on it and delete. If you want to cut something in the middle, right, just this portion, what you can do is you can just use the range selection tool, or you can use the smart tool. Okay, I'm just going to use the smart tool and I'm going to hover this up and just drag it across, and you will see this blue highlighted region, and press delete. Okay, and if let's say you want to keep this middle range and you want to delete the other two parts, right? Okay, just press Shift X. Okay, and now this is being cut, right? You can just click and delete. Or if you just want to cut this part of the audio, you just highlight it and just move this up and you'll see this hand icon. And when you see the hand icon, just left click and move this to wherever you want to move it, you know. So that's the easiest way to cut and edit and, you know, work with the audio in Cubase. Okay, the next tip I have for you is to always use snap to zero crossing when you're editing audio. Okay, this will actually prevent from having clicks and pops when you're editing audio. So for example, if you notice the snap is turned off, right? But if I want to move this guy, it will always select to the next zero crossing, which will help me get a clean cut. And if I turn this off, I can edit it the way I want. It may works, but sometimes you'll get clicks and pops, which you don't want when we're working on audio. When you're working with audio, right? For example, this is the audio, and let's say there's double take and you want to sync them properly. Okay, for example, I'm gonna just move this down. Okay. Okay, let's say the audio was like this, and let me just hit play. Let's pretend this is a vocal take. Okay, I want to sync both of these take perfectly to create a decent doubling effect. Okay, what I can do, I can just move it and, you know, let it sit perfectly. I can do that. But I have another way which I usually use when I'm editing audio, is by pressing Ctrl and Alt and just move it so that it will sync perfectly to the audio, and you don't have to necessarily move the event or cut the event itself, right? This is very handy when you're editing audio. Okay, let's say you have like multiple audio takes for comping and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna just hit record right now. Let me loop this. So now we have about 4 takes, right? And let's say you want to delete some of these takes that you don't want it to be in the folder. Okay, you don't want to increase the size of this project. So you can go to Media, open Pool window, and go to Audio, right click on it, and go to Remove Unused Media. And this will move to Trash or Remove. Okay, and then you can click on Trash or Remove from Pool, whichever that you want. Okay, the next step is to with the audio settings. Okay, let me just create some 5 audio tracks here. Okay, and I'm going to go to mixer window, right? Okay, I'm going to go to insert. Okay, now if let's say I want to have the same insert for all these audios, what I can do, I can actually select all of this. Okay, now audio 1 to audio 6 is being selected. I'm going to press Alt and Shift and just find some plugin and click. Now I have all these plugins being added to each of this channel. That's really useful when you use the same kind of effects for most of your tracks, you know. Okay, let's move on to the next tips. I'm gonna add a lot of plugin here. Okay, let's say I want to remove all these inserts, right? What I can do, I can actually move this guy like that, right? You know, or it's another way you can do. Okay, you can click Control and Shift, click here, this insert icon, and it will ask you, are you sure you want to reset this rack? And you can click reset, and now it's being removed from this rack. Okay, so that's the last tip for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you find some value in this video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on notification, smash that like button, and share this video to everybody. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.